Previously.
There's 2 levels to our circuit, but it's 1 league. One half of the bracket is PRO16, the other half is Next, which again is something that no other league or circuit has or is able to present to their teams. And because of that, every first round matchup that's played is between a PRO16 against a Next team.
Welcome to Indiana, Farmers Bank Fieldhouse, the final destination for the Puma PRO16 finals.
You know, when you come to one of our events, and if it's a live period, it just jumps out at you when you walk in the gym. And then when you start to see the college coaches start to parade in on that first morning of a live period, you can just tell this is something special.
I can sit here and list off 5 million schools, but they're all here. All of them, literally. I don't know what else to say. They're all here.
Oh, man, it was crazy. Yeah, I seen Duke, Tennessee, Rutgers, I seen Michigan.
Hubert Davis, North Carolina, Tom Izzo, Michigan State.
And it's been crazy, you know. I can't say I haven't seen anybody really. Like, everybody's been here to watch us play. From like, you know, blue bloods to even the lowest of D1s.
I think most of all of the Power 5, Division I, Bruce Pearl was in the house. Barnes from Tennessee was in the house. I mean, most of them all came through just because we had the talent that they were interested in and were recruiting and wanted to be there to evaluate them.
Ready or not, here I come. Here I, man, what? Jumped out with my soul leaking, going hard till I'm so eating. No chatting and no speaking, no dabbing with slow breathing. Damn, homie, you the man, homie. They can't do it, but you can, homie. They can't do it, but you can, throw me in a different language. Your plans growing. Oh, baby, you so crazy. Flow wavy, they gon' hate me. Yeah, I got it, that's no maybe. Won't bend forward or even break. I show up with my face bright, like a bad joint on date night. I get it in, whether day or night. I'm super hype and I say it like, yeah, I be in the Chevy swerving so tight. And I don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah. Pop up with my fam on it all night. And we don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah. I be in the Chevy swerving so tight. And I don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah. Pop up with my fam on it all night. And we don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah.
Cam's been showing up. You know, he was in a little bit of a slump. The past 2 weekends, he showed up big. You know, at the beginning, I think I had an interview at the very beginning of PRO16. I said he's the best shooter in Puma. And I think he's showing it now.
Kingston Flemings was unbelievable. You're seeing his recruitment just continue to take off. Obviously, all the Texas schools that prioritized him. But you're seeing schools like Gonzaga, Arkansas, and many others start to recruit him just with the talent that he has. He's the best point guard in the country.
My name is Joe Sterling, and I play for Team CBSA. Well, Team CBSA is named after Clem Parks. He's the founder. That's who it's named after. And coach, we call him Hot Bread, but his real name is Cartier French Tony. Those are the 2 guys who run the team.
Yeah, I've been working with Joe for almost 7 years now, so we've been tied at the hip together. So to be able to coach him and watch him develop closely over the years has been great. And then seeing what he did last year, playing 17U. Having the responsibility to carry a team and just through the ups and downs, being able to stay even keeled. And yeah, just thankful for the opportunity and the platform that Matt and his crew provided, Joe and my team as a whole, and he really took advantage of it.
Right now on 247, I'm ranked 59 in the country. And before PRO16, I don't think I was ranked at all on 247, at least for PRO16, so it's really helped my recruiting a lot. Colleges I've heard from recently have been like Clemson's talked to me, Michigan, Stanford's hit me up a few times, GCU has offered me already, Washington, USC has hit me up, so a lot of big time schools. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, even compared to last year when I was playing, this year the talent has skyrocketed, so we got top 5 players in the country, Kristen Eck, Nick's up there, I mean, bunch of 4, should be 5 stars, so it's good talent every single game. Me and Nick have played against each other. We're in the same league back in California, so we've been battling for 2 years now. We've had some good games against each other, and Hard Westlake is just one of the best programs in the country, not even just California, so it was really a no-brainer for me to really just get better and be a part of a winning program. And me and Nick are going to be a problem for sure.
Well, newfound teammates as of literally a couple weeks ago. Joe Sterling has moved to Harvard Westlake for high school, which is where Nicholas Kamania goes. And lo and behold, they play each other in the Pro 16 finals.
You got to rotate and protect baskets and make them throw it out here for now. We'll adjust if we need to. If it's Joe, it's not a wolf, it's a double. You've got to be up there and make him think about it. Okay? Let's go. Good time, 3, 1, 2, 3. You got it.
Although Joe Sterling showed out, his team was not strong enough to overcome the talent of BTI United.
BTI's got a very team-oriented style of play. Nicholas Kamania, he really could be a point guard on a team. Now, at 6'8", not a lot of people like to give him that opportunity. So if you look at Harvard Westlake and the way he plays, he's played primarily for most of his career at the 4 for them, and he's played that role. He's done it very effectively. And again, at 6'8", he's got the length to be able to do that. But with BTI, you see some of that, but you see also a lot of him being able to ball create and create for others, which he's super talented at, making shots, making winning plays. The best way I can describe Nicholas Kamania is this: the dude is a winner. because of the playing factor, there's also just a couple matchups where there is 2 Pro 16 matchups where they're going against each other. The most notable, TLBA and One Family. You've got Alex Costanza getting comfortable with One Family as he's just joined them in the month of July, and being able to go up against, TLBA, a very, very big matchup in the opening round. But, look, TLBA, they didn't have much struggle with it. They showed up, they showed out, and they shined really bright.
This is the most important thing that we got to do is play defense. It's man-to-man, hit stops. It got to be picked up. We might be tired, it might be a late game, but we're not making no excuses. YGC on me. 1, 2, 3. YGC. No more drives to the basket. Keep everybody in front. That's all we have to do. They're not shooters, but we can't get lazy on defense neither.
You have guys like Christian Nag, Caden Edwards.
With continued hard work, dedication, I believe both of those guys have very bright futures. Possible pros, the way that Caden can score it, and today's game, the way Chris plays, he's just so dynamic. It's hard to keep him from becoming a pro. The only thing that's going to stop him from being that is him. We're in this for the kids. It's to get these young men offers to be not only successful on the court, but as young men in life.
In the Sweet 16, we had some of my favorite matchups that, to be honest, really shocked me. And the most shocking games, you have to start for me with Chris Senak's team, YGC.
YGC, he's unreal, 6'10", he handles the ball.
He's now ranked inside the top 10 in the country.
Can shoot it, there's just not too many flaws in his game at his size.
And he's had an unbelievable season, going on to win MVP of the Pro 16 regular season, and there really wasn't much debate as far as that goes.
You look at a kid like that, that's a top 10 ranked kid, and he had his moments, but we had a lot of players that wanted to take their shot and were very competitive with not only him, but his team as well.
I think we could get them. They got a few good guys, but at the end of the day, I think we can really pull off and get this dub.
Honestly, the whole time we were just trying to keep composure because we're honestly just very excited to be in this opportunity and play against all these other good teams.
it was a dogfight to the very end.
YGC goes down to 1 of 1 elite in a huge upset.
YGC just wasn't themselves that game, and that's the thing about bracket play. It just takes one game.
Y'all done. This is it. It ain't no more. Ain't no more opportunity.
As a staff, Jay Walk been a director of a program, ran his own show. I done ran my own show. Murray done been a honcho. If we put our pride to the side, there's no reason you guys can't do the same. But now, like, we don't play to lose, bro. We didn't come here to lose. And the way we just lost, we blow a 13, 14-point lead, that shit unacceptable. That shit unacceptable. My dogs, both of them dudes wanted this shit bad. And y'all failed. Y'all failed. And it's not all of y'all, right? That's why I just walked off. His ass shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's a unit. Us as coaches, we take our losses. But when y'all gonna back us up? That meltdown, we can't have shit like that. Bug talking, we can't have shit like that. Chris, you always trying to advance the ball? That can't happen. How many times you gonna try to the ball over in the clutch? How many times? How that feel? How that loss feel? When you wanna be the man, you gotta go through that type of shit. You understand that? You got to go through that. You can't keep putting the ball down here. You 6'11". Shouty, hell of a game. You woke up. Monte, hell of a game. I think you two played winning basketball. But somebody had to lose and we ain't had the nuts to go win. So y'all can fix it. Ain't nothing my guys can say right now. Look at my dog. Look at my dog. I think that say everything that needs to be said.
Opportunity, right? This is an opportunity nobody knows, right? Nobody knows out here. You got to compete like that. You got coaches giving the one time to figure out who you are. There's no secret. We've been preaching defense all year, right? There's no secret we win a game. Stop. Have a bucket. We need to duck, but we need to be stopping this game. Come on.
We just came out and just had heart. I mean, took some pride, defense, and honestly, shout out to Josh because he was really banging with Chris all game. And I mean, it's not really a lot of guys that can go toe-to-toe with a number 6 player in the country.
It was crazy from the start. We started off slow, but I was guarding Chris, the big guy. He gave me 3 fouls early, so I got subbed out. And it's hard guarding a guy like him for sure, but it's fun though. My ability to shoot the ball at being 6'9" is a problem to a lot of people, you know. I love rebounding the ball. I try to at least get like 10 plus rebounds every game, you know, just to help my team out.
We have everybody, like we have all the keys to win this thing, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to win this thing. And we got Mickey, Josh, Jackson, Cody,
everyone, you name it. Like, we have all the keys to win this, and that's what we're gonna do. You know, Cody, he caught fire today for us. We needed that big time.
So my recruitment, a few teams, coaches reached out. And then after that, now I just got a bunch of interest and hoping to get some offers here soon. My dad played at Xavier for all 4 years, and he played 10 years pro, so I was kind of around it all while I'm growing up.
It took us a while to get our team together, you know, because we never played with each other before. This is a new group, but the growth from then to now is amazing. I mean, we being the best teams. Like KJ said, job not done though, but the growth and the chemistry we building and the talking, communication, all that is definitely there now for sure, and I'm proud of it.
1 of 1 Elite pulled off the upset of the tournament by defeating YGC. That was a tremendous game. I mean, ultimately 1 of 1 Elite just out-executed YGC. On paper, it probably was a game that shouldn't have been close when you look at the talent disparity, but 1 of 1 Elite and their guys proved why they belonged on this stage, and as a direct result, when you put on that kind of performance in front of an absolutely loaded college coaches section, opportunities are gonna follow, and they did.
I had 2 divisional offers, and I just got another one to Stetson. Right now, I've got a lot of interest, so I got 3 offers so far. I don't have it on my mind to just go out, oh, I got coaches in front of me, so I'm gonna do this. I'm always just play my game and just try to get the win and just play relaxed, for sure.
Before Pro 16, I had 0 offers, and now I have 2 offers and a lot of interest. And my 2 offers are from Stanford and Queens. Honestly, Pro 16 has helped me through getting all the offers and interest that I have, and it's just been very fun playing against other great competition. I honestly just want to get to the NBA. Like, that's been my dream since I've been a little kid. My dad, my mom, they're doing everything to help me with it, and that's just honestly my goal. Like, I got to get there, and I just want to repay my mom, my dad for everything that they've done for me, because they're just wonderful parents, and I just want to get there, make it for them, and say there's somebody to the NBA.
Just goes to show you that we've generated a lot of talent that have come in, and we've created a lot of parity, you know, at the top of our Pro 16 circuit.
Well, you know, we got a Louisiana Elite tough team. They got some good guards. They're gritty, kind of similar play style to us, so can't look past them at all. I think to be a champion, you want to play the best. You want the toughest matchups. That's what the true champion is, you know? I mean, we've been blessed with the platform that Pro 16 has offered. You know, I think all my guys, you know, their recruitment has leveled up. You know, Kelvin had some high major stuff before, but now, you know, he's a consensus top 50 guy.
I got my mans, Darius Lopes, you know, Joshua Jury, Trey Resendiz, young Carlos, Adam. Those guys all play their parts in our team's success. You know, I can speak about Darius all day. He's our point guard. He's the leader of the team. He keeps our team together. Can't thank him enough.
Lopes went from a couple, you know, Division I offers to committed now in this era with high school kids. You know, that's big time. Joshua Jury only had 2 offers. Going into this week, he has about 6 or 7 now. So just the platform has been a blessing for us, and it's definitely taken everybody's recruitment, you know, to the next level.
cannot let this guy get off, okay? If you're gonna guard him, that's fine. But if he's setting a screen, you gotta get tight and tell your boy to go under. All right?
They predicate their offense off of getting easy looks. If they make enough tough shots to beat us in the second half, they're not gonna make enough tough shots, okay? But we're not gonna give them any easy looks, okay?
I need to give energy, bro. Yeah.
Let's go.
Toughest team we've played is honestly probably TLBA.
Eli Ellis took it to, and I mean took it to, SA Future when they played in Wichita. And I think Kingston Fleming's the second he saw the bracket had this one circled.
They beat us by a good amount last time, I think 25. You know, we came out, we were ready. You know, we were hoping for this game. YGC, we were hoping for one of those second rounds. So, you know, we ended up getting TLBA.
The game that everybody had circled and was ready to see was their second round matchup against TLBA. You had a matchup between two of the best point guards, not only in our circuit, but in the country, between Kingston Flemings and Eli Ellis.
Continue to finish. Middle, all right? They rotate their fall.
Hide the footage. That's the last time. It was. I think it was something around. They said they'll hide the film after last game. You know, we had a rough game. I had a rough game. So, you know, told them they'll hide the film because I had a bad game. You know, it happens. Had bad games. So it came out this game. We're ready to win. After I had a little words. You know, just trying to, you know, keep the same positivity after the game. And then we won.
Hey, it's a way to fucking lose. It's a way to fucking win. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Buddy was upset because You just expose what the you can't do. Just let it just keep it moving. All right? Hey, what's the play? Clap it up.
He's a winner. He gets things done. He's able to, get to the rim. His shooting has improved. He's super athletic. He's got good length, and he's just tough.
You're gonna be at a game like that. I think we play best when there's like people actually watching us. We came out ready to play. We competed. Everyone, like 1 through 5 people on the bench. We worked, and we were dog tired at the end of the game, but we ended up coming out with a win.
Kingston put on a show, and he made everyone around him play at even a higher level than they've ever played that particular weekend in Indy, getting to the Elite 8 with just a fabulous performance. And Eli played well, so I don't want to act like he didn't, but Kingston that night played better, and SA Future had their number.
They're a hard team. I think like if we came out, we were shooting well, played pretty good defense. We played really well, and we ended up getting the win on by like 10 or 12, I think. So it was a good win. We're on to the Elite 8 now. Got Louisiana Elite next.
You gotta match it here. This is where you're gonna beat teams, right? This is where you're gonna put them away early. You cannot be afraid of the moment. You gotta go get it. That's now, that's in your high school season, that's when you're playing college. Don't be afraid of it, go get it. Make aggressive mistakes.
BT on 3, family on 6, 1, 2, 3. BT on 6, family.
One line that Coach White's been saying is you try and prove how good you are, you're going to prove how good you aren't. We're a team and we need to play as that, and that's where that team chemistry is going to come in as well, because if we're able to play together, we can hang with anybody.
That thing pressed in.
Fam Elite has been one of our best NXTPRO teams all season long. They've had an unbelievable season of success. They've got guys that are getting Division I offers at this point. They've got guys getting offers at all levels, which again, it's what this thing is about. And you look at their run, they get to the Elite 8. They're the only NXTPRO team to advance out of that Sweet 16 round, and you've got to give Coach Cy and just the whole Fam Elite crew a lot of love for what they've been able to do and elevating their club and getting to the Elite 8.
We got 2 more. Final 4 tomorrow. We play Select, a good team. So you ready for tomorrow?
Select beat a very talented Coos team in the Elite 8, which was not an easy task by any means, but they were able to hold them off, and then proceeded to get the Cinderella team from this year's bracket and SA Future, led by Kingston Flemings, in the Final 4.
One more. Good job, guys. One more. Let's go. Go shake hands.
I bow down, Clint, and your staff. You guys do an unbelievable job. But you also have to talk about Nash Humphreys, Ray Johnson, Bowden Howe. These kids stepped up to the plate and they went from guys that weren't on Division I boards to Division I basketball players.
Several of the guys, we have a lot of guys that are getting recruited and have offers. Nash Humphreys is our point guard. He is he's so tough and he handles the rocks with just ease. He makes all the right plays. He can score it. He can score at all three levels. He has several Division I offers. I think he's going to end up at kind of like a low to mid-major level and be very, very successful there.
He's not the first guy that many may think of when they think about our circuit, but he's a Division I kid. He's got 3 or 4 Division I offers. He comes from a little town, up in Idaho, of all places. But I tell you what, he had no back down in him whatsoever, and he had opportunities to play against, top kids from big metropolitan areas that are getting all sorts of Power 5 offers and will become household names and play on television for many years to come.
We have kids that come from literally schools that have, literally the whole school has 100 kids, all the way to, players in Seattle and Portland where there's, the cities have, 5 million people, and every place in between, but they come together and they just play so stinking tough.
That select team is notorious for being a lot of mid-major, low-major kids that just know how to play the game. They have a lot of toughness. They're not afraid of the moment by any stretch of the imagination.
No dip. Ray Johnston's a big-bodied, strong, smooth, super tough and smart player that I think is going to be a really good low-major player, D1, or a really excellent D2 NEI guy.
I don't look like I'd be a great basketball player. Some people say I play like a European player. Some people call me like a smaller Jokic. So I'm not the most athletic, but I use my IQ. Got a good passing ability. I can stretch the floor.
He was the Montana Gatorade Player of the Year for a reason. And a lot of people, I think, underestimate him because he's not super big as far as he's not 6'7", 6'8", probably more like 6'4", 6'5".
I'm 6'6". I'm 6'6".
He's really a multi-talented player that a lot of people have, pegged right now going to the small college route. And I think he's got a chance, if things fall into the right solution, to be a Division I player.
I always want to go play at the next level. Hopefully my parents don't have to pay for my college. And be able to just make an impact after my playing career is over, just being able to make an impact on the youth and the community. Either whatever that is, being a coach, a trainer, just being a role model for those people to look up to. We're playing guys who are way more athletic than us. I feel like the big part is that we're unselfish. As I said, we don't do any ISO plays, anything like that. It's always us moving the ball, because if we went ISO, it usually would probably end up in not the best possession for us. I'd say all our coaches, they're great basketball coaches. We got Colby Blaine, coach of College of Idaho, one of the best NEIs nation. Andy Harrington, coach for Hawaii High School, one of the best high school coaches in my opinion in the nation. And then we also got Clint, who doesn't coach like anything but one of the best AU coaches. And I'd say they're a big part in not just being great basketball players by teaching us like IQ and how to play basketball the right way fundamentally, but also how to be great people off the court.
I try to be a player's coach where I let the guys, I want to get them in space where they can be successful and let them do their thing. I demand that we play hard. Number one, you cannot play for me if you're not going to play hard.
I think teams underestimate us because we don't look like we'd be 12-0 at one point, through our first 3 tournaments. Lost 2 games, but now we're hitting our stride, and I think we got a good chance at winning it.
Come on, come on.
The stage was set for the Pro 16 finals, where BTI United squared off against Select Basketball out of Idaho.
You got to match their physicality. They're so talented and they're so physical. And especially Nick, he can just control the tempo at such a high level. I mean, in my opinion, he's the best player here. With Xavier, he's got extreme length and did a great job. He blocked a lot of our shots. He affected a lot of our shots. He just makes it challenging to get anything easy inside, because not only does he have a chance of blocking your shot, but man, now guys are looking over their shoulder trying to find him, and they can just flat out miss it when they have opportunities to score.
BTI, they had a lot of names in terms of the value that they bring as far as highly ranked kids and notable kids and that sort of thing, particularly, with Nick and Xavier. Peyton was a part of that.
There's Peyton White, who I view as the most underrated player in our circuit. He's a strong wing that's very athletic. He's well known for his crazy dunks that you see in games. His shooting ability this year significantly improved from the year before. He's proven that he can score from 3 levels, and then defensively, he can guard the 1 through 4 and even the 5 if it's an undersized player at times. Peyton's a player that got a bunch of mid-major offers, but I view him as a high-major prospect.
So it looked a little bit on paper like a David and Goliath kind of a matchup. It wasn't a run-of-the-mill AAU game. We'll get to play again later today or next weekend or whatever. This was like, nah, this is it.
This is our last ride, guys. Last one. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Select.
Go get a rebound. Go get a rebound. Go get a rebound. You've got to go get them. Don't expect these guys to go get them all. That's the difference here. Our defense is going to.
Select all 3. 1, 2, 3. Select.
Defensive rebound. Yep. Let's go. PTI 3, 1, 2, 3. PTI. Hey, let's go. Rebound. Let's go. Stick with it.
I love you.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, man. One more half. That's finished business, you feel me? We had a conversation.
BTI is our champion of the Pro 16. Nicholas Kamania, Xavion Staten teamed up to be a great duo. Trent McClain ended up being an awesome addition to this team that they brought on that wasn't with them a year ago from the wing. He ends up being a top 150 player after his great season with us on the Pro 16. Isaiah Johnson, the point guard, has an unbelievable showing in the Pro 16 finals. He ends up being a high major recruit.
Everybody just played their part. We all had one goal in mind, which is to win. First half, we just came out. Our whole plan was to play defense. Defensively, just stop them. They had 25 in the first, and they ended with 40-something. So that's really the reason why we win games is our defense. We have a lot of different players that can create their own shot, make open shots. So we just have to lock up on defense.
How's that feel right there, sitting with the trophy?
I can't explain. I got so much going through my mind right now. This is just a great feeling. Peyton White just showed out. He is an amazing player. He really does it all. We call him, Baby LeBron. He does it all. It's so crazy.
Peyton White is the dude you want on your team, man. He is a winner. He's gonna run through a wall.
I think I'm kind of a hustle guy, an energy guy. I do the dirty work. I help where it's needed. If you need a bucket, I'll get you a bucket. If you need a stop, I'll get you a stop. I just do whatever's needed to win. I've heard from a lot of schools, the best ones is Washington State, Oregon State, Washington, DePaul. Those are the big ones that's reached out. I'm hoping to stay on the West Coast though, so we'll see what happens.
This is what these guys envisioned and were talking about from day one, and now it's coming to fruition.
I've been saying this since day one. We got a team full of dogs. This means a lot to me. I've been playing with BTI since I was in 7th, 8th grade. I haven't gone with nobody else. My guy's Jeremy. My guy, Coach Ike, on the phone. My guy, Coach Ike. This guy believed in me since I was 12 years old. He deserved this. We deserve this. The whole team deserves it.
What are you guys?
This is the best team in the country.
BTI is just really good. That talent shined through. There's some high-level kids there. For a basketball junkie like me, it was just a game that I loved watching.
Playing last year, I loved the circuit so much. I had to come back, and when BTI reached out and things like that, I was like, yeah, this is the program for me. Pro 16, it's amazing. It's shown me so much love, so much development, and I'm never gonna take that for granted. More coaches started to reach out, more offers started coming in, re-offers, things like that, and just, I continue to just develop my game. And then, I'm looking to narrow it down and start thinking about where I'm gonna go.
I'm going to the sheriff. Good,
What emotions are you feeling right now?
Everything. I feel sad that it's over. I'm not going to be able to play with a lot of these guys again. We all go to different high schools. Most of us probably not going to end up going to the same college. And a lot of these guys, P. White and Zay, they've been my guys since 8th, 9th grade. We've been together since forever. Last year we lost in the Elite Eight, and that's what brings us joy. This year we fought every game. We lost to Select in our first game on the circuit by almost 20 points. And that just shows our growth. It shows our maturity. It shows what our coaches have done for us in practices and helping us get better. So, yeah. Everybody on this team played for each other. Everybody on this team had their games where they went off. Everyone had their games where they didn't do too good and other guys picked them up. I feel like that was what was so good about us. And us just proving that we wanted to win. Not a lot of people thought we would win. You still look at teams like TOBA and YGC and you think, oh yeah, they got it just because of their talent. But ultimately, we just, like I said earlier in the season, we're just some dogs. We got a whole bunch of dogs that just want to win.
It means a lot. I was in this last year. We came up short, and it feels great to finally get it done.
Knowing P. White and Zay since I was in 9th grade, I know how hard they work. Me and Zay work out with his dad, so I know how hard Zay go every single day in the weight room and on the court. So I know he deserve it. I know PY deserve it. So seeing them get that recognition, seeing their work finally pay off as it should have a long time ago, it's really cool to see, and it's really cool to be a part of.
His main goal all year was, I'm going to come back and I'm going to win the Pro 16 league.
Then when that final buzzer went off and you really realize, like, dang, you just won it, like ultimately that feeling every time, like, you can win however many times, but winning a championship is winning a championship. Like, there's nothing that compares to it.
And he got that championship that he was after. I mean, what a resume Nicholas has. You look at what Nick has. He's a 2-time gold medalist for Team USA. He started for the U18 team. He was the 3-on-3 MVP. He was the Pro 16 Puma Finals MVP. He's led Harvard Westlake to multiple state championships already, and is going after a third. I don't know that there's a more accomplished player in high school basketball in the 2025 class from a winning standpoint and being a primary focal point than Nicholas Kamania.
What's next for you?
Hopefully I make the right decision for college and end up going and winning the national championship there. And then ultimately the last goal is make it to the NBA.
Our partnership with Puma has far exceeded the expectations that I had built in. We added 2 times the amount of programs and teams that played with us the year before. We will grow some this year, but the need and the requirement isn't quite what it was a year ago, which is a good thing because it allows us to be a little more strategic and selective. I think that will just kind of refine us and make us even better and even more potent as a grassroots basketball circuit.
We do this for one specific reason, and that's to hopefully help kids obtain opportunities to play college basketball at some level.
Top 20 prospect in the national class and one of the 3 best point guards in that class of 2025 is set to announce his commitment right here on the 24/7 Sports Channel. We're just moments away, but let's take a look at what is at stake. Again, Kingston Flemings, one of the very best point guards in the country, an elite athlete, has a ton of game and a ton of burst in the open floor. One of the most dynamic players. Down to 2 finalists. He's going to be staying in the state of Texas, but he's going to be deciding between Houston and Texas Tech. Obviously visited both campuses. Kingston is a native of San Antonio, and as I said, one of the 3 best point guards in the national class. So there is a lot at stake in this one. Without further ado, we are going to go live to Brennan High School in San Antonio. Kingston, welcome to the show.
What's up? What's up?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty well.
All right, great. Now, before we get going, I want to give you a chance to introduce us to who's with you here on this special day.
I got my mom right here. I got my dad over here, and then my sister right here will get the questions.
Now, your sister, I know you're a basketball star, but your sister is a budding media star. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna take a step back and I'm gonna let Bella run with it. So, Bella, the stage is yours. You take this over.
Hey guys, I'm Bella Flemings. I just have a few questions to ask you in Kingston. So, what went into you choosing Tech and Houston for your 2 finalists?
Yeah, 2 great schools. I mean, Tech and Houston both from the very beginning were on me. You know, believe in me from the very beginning. Before I was top 2 in Texas, before I was top 20 in the country. So, you know, both 2 schools that coaching staffs believed in me, both schools that play fast, win. So I had to put them in my top 2.
And is there anyone you would want to thank before we make this announcement?
Yeah, I got a lot of people. I'll probably forget some here too, but I want to thank obviously my parents and my parents here, you know, getting me playing basketball, pushed me from the very beginning. My teammates over here, you can't see them in the screen, but, you know, push me every single day at practice, everything like that. Coach Cody, Coach Cody, Coach Ward here in the front, you know, just Coach Cody's been coaching me since, I don't know, 2nd grade, but we were a little bit before that. So, you know, just all that. Coach Devon right here on his phone, you can't see him either, but he trains me every single day. There's a lot of people to thank, so those are the short few.
Let's get back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Bella. Now, Kingston, I know there's a lot of people in the state of Texas wondering exactly what school you are going to, as well as college basketball fans around the country. The time is here. Where are you going to be playing your college basketball?
Okay, make sure.
Kingston Flemings is headed to Houston to play for Kelvin Sampson. What a huge get for the Cougars.
I say it really got serious towards the end of this summer. I knew like I wanted to get down to my final 5, final 3. So, you know, love PRO16. I give everyone advice to go there. Just great players, you know, playing every single day, have to bring my A game. You know, put me on a platform where if I don't show up one day, someone's gonna want to kill me. Just have a target on my back. So, you know, PRO16 is a great thing. Build people up like Ace in the Well. Eli Ellis is killing right now. Chris Sinak. I'm gonna tell Chris Sinak, you better come to Houston, Chris. So yeah, yes sir.
No, they got one kid. He's gonna be the number 2 pick or number 1 pick in 2 years in the draft, 26 draft. His name Chris Sinak.
Chris Sinak?
He's gonna be the number 1 pick in the draft. No, it's with a
Chris Sinak.
Sinak. He cold.
Chris Sinak. Oh, so I don't gotta see that.
Only if he keep working hard. He got to keep working hard because he get cool sometimes. But if he work, he gonna be number 1 pick in the draft. He cold. He's 7 feet tall.
I'll be going to the University of Houston.
Chris is, I think, a coach's dream. He wants to be good. He's got the talent. He's got the drive. Now let's put the time and effort and purposeful work in. Let's see how good, and let's see how far we can take this. I mean, we're all excited. Our whole staff. My whole staff is sitting here by me, so they're just as excited as I am.
Tonight we have a very special announcement as one of the top high school basketball players in the country is set to announce his college commitment. Nicholas Kamenya, a top 20 prospect from Harvard Westlake High School in California.
How's that?
Come in the room, Joe.
The other thing. Blue Devil energy, baby. Let's go.
Time to join the Brotherhood, man.
It's that time. Is this tough? Let me see.
Keep the volume down. People are outside.
Biggest basketball school in the country, basically. Legendary player.
Man, this is crazy.
Next up.
This is the biggest decision of my life.
That's a tough shirt, Blue Devil energy.
I know, right?
Zip it down.
I was a little wet. I've been sweating all day, nervous. I haven't called coach yet. I haven't told him I'm going.
Is that on purpose or what?
No, I'll probably call him right now.
Who were the first people to know?
My parents. Last night. The last 2 weeks, man, they've eventually catches up to you. Finally making this decision, man, it's by far the best feeling I felt in a long, long time. What's up?
You excited?
Let's go, little boy.
In my opinion, this may be one of the very smartest players in all of high school basketball. As you can imagine, he was widely recruited by some of the very best programs in the entire country, Gonzaga, UCLA, and Duke, making the final cut. So without further ado, we are going to go out to Harvard Westlake. Nick, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'd like to thank all my teammates, of course. I wouldn't be in the position without them. I'd love to thank Coach Eichart and BTI for everything they've done to me and have helped me with. They believed in me ever since the 6th grade.
Now, Nick, the moment is here, and this is rare because there's been no leak. Nobody knows where you're going. So you have 3 fan bases in complete suspense here. Tell everybody where you're going to be playing your college basketball.
Before I announce that, I would like to thank all the coaches that have recruited me throughout this long process and have given me their time. I'd love to thank all you guys here again for showing up. Despite the many ups and downs I experienced with this recruiting process, this decision has been very difficult, but ultimately I decided to commit to Duke University. It just felt right. It was a gut feeling. Going on my visit, Coach Shire has belief in me and my abilities as a basketball player, and it just felt like home. I'm gonna come there and I'm gonna give it all I have. Not even 110%, I'm gonna give it 1,000%. I'm gonna come in every day and just work my butt off. And ultimately, I'm coming to win a national championship.
He's got such a good heart. He obviously wants to do well, but most importantly, he wanted to make sure all of his guys at BTI got offers and taken care of. And it was a true brotherhood led by him. And I think Nicholas Kamania is going to go a really, really long way, not just in the game of basketball, but in the game of life.
To be honest with you, that's what drives me. Opportunities for kids is the answer to the question, Kyle, what are you in this for? What motivates you to do the things that you do for our company? And that's simple, opportunities for kids. We continue to set records in terms of the scholarship offers that are being afforded kids that play on our circuit. And I just know, not only personally, but from my own family, how much a college education and a diploma from a college can change the trajectory of a kid's life. And so basketball is awesome, and I love it, and I don't get tired of basketball. But I'm also in a season of life where there has to be some sense of significance to how I spend my time. And, I do feel a calling to try and help as many kids as we can in generating opportunities like what we do for the kids that play on our circuit. So couldn't be more excited about our past, but even way more excited about our future.
I couldn't think of a more fitting ending to the season on the Pro 16.